want to tell you, this generation will not pass until all these things have happened. Well, all these things includes the second coming, right there. All these things includes the second coming in that conversation. So it's Jesus saying, I'm telling you, within 40 years or 70 years, it's all going to happen. Then Jesus was wrong. So it's a very easy thing to solve. This generation, the Greek word is yeneah, not yenos, which means race or nationality, but yeneah, generation roughly. However, it has a wider meaning than that. It means this evil system all the way from now till the second coming. And I'll tell you how you can prove that. In the very next statement, Jesus said, heaven and earth will pass away. In other words, this generation will come to an end. So Jesus himself, brilliant rabbi, he's a complete Mozart of theology, Jesus is. A genius at 12. He's very clever, and he interprets his own statement there. This generation is the same as this heavens and earth. This system, and we're looking forward to a new heaven and earth, not new galaxies, a new heaven, what is called a new heaven and earth. It doesn't mean, because we misunderstood Genesis, you see. We all thought, well, in the beginning God created the universe. It actually isn't talking about that. It's talking about the home for man, and that is a big mistake. So heaven and earth doesn't mean the galaxies, whatever is out there, and we're dealing with some people who think there isn't a moon. And so that's problematic. This is what you have to deal with if you're in the Bible teaching business.
He also says, my words.
My words.
As if
Thank
the
you.
words are going to pass away. And furthermore, in verse 36, he says, no one knows the day or the hour.
That's right. I know it would be difficult. And there in Acts 1:6, by the way, Acts 1:6, where after lecturing for 6 weeks, after he came alive from death, he lectured on the kingdom of God. Jesus is obsessed with the kingdom of God. In the Lord's Prayer, that word kingdom comes twice. Isn't that amazing? You see, we want to find out what's on the mind of Jesus, and we're supposed to have the mind of Jesus. Well, guess what? If you want to have the mind of Jesus, you want to have the words of Jesus, because words are a reflection of mind. So your kingdom come, yours is the kingdom and the glory and the power and all that. Quoting from a passage, actually, both in Micah and in Chronicles, we don't need to look it up. Jesus is very much concerned with the kingdom. That's an understatement. You know why? Because his heart is broken, as yours should be, at the suffering that you now see. His heart is broken at that. So one of our British commentators said, you know, the kingdom of God is not for the well-meaning, it's for the desperate. That's a good line. That's a good saying. The kingdom of God is not for the well-meaning, it's for the desperate. So it's not, let's hope your kingdom, God, comes sometime. No, oh God, please intervene and set up your kingdom and put an end to the madness and the confusion that the human race has got itself into. So it's for the desperate.